Hello everyone. Today we are going to study about the alternating current. Alternating current means the current which is varying with respect to time. So it may be represented by in terms of sine or cos. The values which are present with this sine or cos, that is its maximum value, or you can say its peak value, maximum current, or you can say peak current, or you can say the amplitude of current. So this Im is equal to maximum current or peak current or amplitude of current. So first of all, you must know how to draw the waveform of this current. So to draw this waveform, let us take an example of Im sine omega t. So first of all, write down the values of omega t. It may be 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2 and 2 pi. At omega t is equal to 0, the sine omega t is also 0 because sine 0 degree is what? 0. Sine pi by 2 degree is what? 1. Sine pi is what? 0. Sine 3 pi by 2 is what? Minus 1. And sine 2 pi is what? 0. So write down the value of I. I is equal to what? Im sine omega t. So 0 into Im, that is equal to 0. 1 into Im, that is equal to Im. 0 into Im, that is equal to 0. Minus 1 into Im, that is equal to minus Im. And 0 into Im, that is equal to what? 0. So now we'll draw the waveform of this current. Take the x-axis as omega t and y-axis as I. So our values of omega t is 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2 and 2 pi. So at omega t 0, the value of Im sine omega t is what? 0. At omega t is pi by 2, the Im sine omega t is equal to what? Im. At pi, that is, the value of I is equal to what? 0. At 3 pi by 2, the value of I is equal to what? Minus Im. At 2 pi, the value of I is equal to what? 0. So waveform of this current is like this. This is varying with respect to time and it is in the form of sine. So how to draw the different waveforms? If it is in the cos form, then how to draw? You can draw this waveform like this. At 0 degree, the cos 0 is equal to 1. So 1 into Im is equal to what? Im. At pi by 2, cos pi by 2 is equal to what? 0. So Im into 0 is equal to what? 0. At pi, cos pi is equal to what? Minus 1. And minus 1 into Im is equal to what? Minus Im. At 3 pi by 2, the cos 3 pi by 2 is equal to what? 0. So 0 into Im is equal to what? 0. And at 2 pi, the cos 2 pi is equal to what? 1. 1 into Im is equal to what? Im. So the waveform is like this. Now we must know the shifting of this waveform. How to shift this waveform? If I'm writing the current equation like this, Im sine omega t plus or minus some angle. So plus phi indicate the left shift of this waveform and the minus phi indicate the right shift of this waveform. Now how to draw this waveform? Suppose the waveform is like this. Im sine omega t plus phi. So plus phi indicate you must shift this sine waveform to the left side. How much shift? Phi. The shifting is phi. So how to draw this waveform? If it is sine, then it may be like this. You have to shift this waveform left side by phi. So shift this point here. How much shifting? Phi. Shift this point here and shift this point here. So your waveform look like this. This whole waveform is shifted by the phi at left. Now how to shift right? So if our waveform is like this, Im sine omega t minus phi, then you have to shift this waveform, sine waveform, to the right by an angle phi. So if it is sine, then it is like this. You have to shift this waveform by phi. So shift this point here, shift this point here, shift this point to the right side here, and this shift, our shifting is what? Phi. So your waveform look like this. So if you know the drawing of this waveform, it is easy to understand this chapter for you.